Hello, welcome back to my channel. Kim Townsel here, and this video will show you week 4 of my experiment with the NailTek level 4 nail treatment for weak and damaged nails. Is it doing any good? Help me decide. Here we go, starting week 4 of the NailTek. It's Sunday. I took the week 3 polish off, filed my nails, buffed my nails, and just put a fresh coat on. This is how they look at the beginning of week 4. They always look better when I have the fresh polish on them. This one, that middle finger still has a big place that wants to peel and split. We'll see how it fares this week. But they're looking so much better than when I first started. It's Tuesday night and they're looking pretty rough. I did not put any polish on them this morning, and what's on there is chipping off on the ends. You can see the peeling and the flaking. I'm definitely gonna have to put some on tonight. Actually, I'm about to leave work, so I think I'll just put a coat on before I drive home from work. This is week 4. And I'm about to apply fingernail polish finally. I'm on week 4 of the NailTek experiment, and today I just put some polish on there. This is a brand new bottle of polish that I bought them trying, the Hansen Miracle Gel. It wore off a little bit on the ends. My problem with my weak damaged nails was that usually by this time I would have polish just flaked off, like probably half of an inch down. And you can see it's wearing off a little bit because I just really have, every single one of these nails is peeled. None of them have like the full nail extending to the end. That was what I was using the NailTek product to try to help them with that problem. But it's done fairly well. I was typing pretty much for, gosh, maybe 6 hours on the computer today. Went to a luncheon before that and was typing probably about 2 hours before that. So they got some, I guess, white collar use today. This weekend they're going to get some blue collar work. I will be working in the yard. But I'm so far happy with this. Week 4 of the NailTek, and I put this on Sunday as I have for the past weeks of this experiment. And I tried some Hansen gel polish yesterday. I want to show you what has been happening to my fingernail polish. I just got out of the shower where I washed my hair, and I used the plastic gloves when I washed my hair, but this is what happens to my fingernails when I put polish on them. The ends just flake off where the peeling is. And that includes both the polish flaking off and also the NailTek. Now, my dilemma is, if I just put polish back on there, they're going to keep peeling and splitting. So my options are to try to put a little bit of this on the ends, let it dry, then put a coat of this again on top if I'm going to wear polish. Or take all this off and put this on only, or put another base coat of this on and this on top. I really don't have time to do all that today, so I'm going to try a little bit of this and a little bit of that. See how it gets me through the day. See if we can get a close-up of this. And then this is the other hand. It didn't flake off on all of the fingernails, and it's not as deep as it was before I started this experiment with the NailTek, which leads me to believe that perhaps we are having some improvement. But I just think that if I continue to use polish on my nails while I finish this experiment, that it's going to halt the progress. I put a very thin coat of the NailTek on my nails. I ended up actually having to put it over the entire nail, not just the end. digging on the end didn't work out so well. I'm going to let this dry while I drive to work. Hopefully when I get to work I'll have time to put another coat of the fingernail polish color on before I have to teach. If not, I guess my students will have to look at that. I actually drove about halfway to work, stopped and put a coat of the Sally Hansen polish on because I really wanted to give it a little bit more time to dry, and I'm going to have to unload quite a few artifacts from my car when I arrive to work. So I wanted these to be as dry as possible. It's Friday night. I was on the computer all day long, so that's not too bad. I think once some water gets under there, like when I take a shower, it's probably going to do the same thing, chip off. But like I said, tomorrow the plan is to do yard work. Friday night, week 4. I have a coat of this, coat of that, then another coat of that, and another coat of that. So 4 coats of stuff. And I'm terrible at painting. This brush is a little weird too. This is Saturday night of week 4. And like I said, I've got a coat of this, a coat of that, a thin coat of this, and another coat of that on top. I've been dealing with trying to put a lawnmower together today, and that necessitated taking it out of the back of my convertible, trying to assemble it, putting it back in the convertible, taking it back to Lowe's, getting it back out of my car again. I figured that my nails would be just bleeding and raw after all that. But they held up fairly well. However, that did chip off. I'm going to take this polish off, all this off, and put on a coat of this tonight without doing the full nail treatment or grooming, but just so that I can get through tomorrow because I still have to do the mowing, and then I'll start week 5 after I do all that. This is the end of week 4. I just took the NailTek off. Still seeing damage on every single fingernail on that hand. Still see damage on every single fingernail on that hand. Quite a bit of peeling on that one. I'm going to groom them, buff them, put the fresh layer on to start week 5. This is what my nails look like at the end of week 4 after filing, buffing, little cuticle treatment. Here's with a fresh coat of the NailTek at the end of week 4. As usual, they look better at the end of the week when I put a new fresh coat of the NailTek level 4 treatment on. Here's the other hand. Week 4, NailTek level 4. Thank you for watching my week 4 experiment with the NailTek level 4 nail treatment. Come back next week and I'll see if they're making any progress. Until then, take care. Bye. It's kind of nice to see color on them again.